Aloha and welcome to my channel. Today we'll be making baked beans. Okay, so what we're gonna need is 1 pound ground beef, brown sugar, onion, bell pepper, a 28-ounce can of baked beans, yellow mustard, Worcestershire sauce, garlic, and for our seasonings we're going to need sea salt, black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder. So let's get started. My pot is already hot and I'm just going to spray it with a little Pam. I'm not going to add any oil because the ground beef already has fat in it. And I'm going to season it with 1 teaspoon of salt, quarter teaspoon of black pepper, half teaspoon of onion powder, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, and we're going to let that cook for a few minutes. Okay, so now that the ground beef is cooking, we're going to add half a cup of onion, half a cup of bell pepper, and 1 teaspoon of garlic. And we're going to go ahead and let this completely cook and we'll be back. Okay, once the ground beef is completely cooked, we're going to go ahead and drain out all the fat. Okay, now once you drained out all the fat, we're going to add the remaining of the ingredients. I also drained the juice as much as I could out of this can. We're going to add the whole can to the pot. Two teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce, 1 tablespoon of yellow mustard, and a half a cup of packed brown sugar. And we're going to mix this all up. And once we get it all mixed up, we're going to cook it for about 5 minutes, and then we're going to stick it in an 8x8 baking dish, and we're going to stick it in the oven at 400 degrees for about 30 to 45 minutes. Okay, now that everything is incorporated, we're going to add it to our baking dish. And we're going to bake it at 400 degrees for 35-45 minutes. Okay, so I had this in my oven for 25 minutes and it's done. It all depends on your oven. Some could be 30 minutes, some could be 25. So I'm going to go ahead and put some in a bowl. I'm going to let it cool down and we will taste test it and we'll be back. Okay, so now that it's cooled off a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and taste it. Go. Good. Oh, there you have it, folks. Baked beans. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe. And always remember to add a little aloha.